When the World of Outlaws sprint teams come to the region, it is certainly a different atmosphere than most of their visits across the country. In PA Posse land, the Outlaws are not the favorites of a majority of the crowd. On Wednesday, they returned to Lincoln Speedway for the first time in 14 years.
Well, we're very excited. I mean, obviously, it's been a long time since the Outlaws have been here competing. The officials are pretty excited, but I'll tell you who's really excited, and that's the fans. They've been waiting for this for a long time. There's been a lot of questions over the years, why aren't the Outlaws here? Well, there's lots of political reasons why the Outlaws weren't here, but fact of the matter is we finally come to an agreement. They are back. We're very excited. It's going to be the first appearance of the Outlaws locally for the season. You know, quite frankly, there's a lot of Outlaws that never raced here. I know Steve Kinzer has. I know, you know, some of those guys. Donnie Schatz, I believe, did. But there's a lot of Outlaw drivers that are, you know, going to be seeing Lincoln and actually racing on the track for the first time. So it should be very exciting.
And fans of the Outlaws are accustomed to seeing them kind of cleaning up whenever they come into someone else's backyard. But the PA Posse, they're going to have their hands full.
Well, they will. I mean, I will say I had the opportunity in the past to go around the country and do some radio stuff with the World of Outlaws and broadcast many of their races. And quite frankly, the Outlaws are heroes everywhere else in the country. People come to see them and expect them to win and cheer for them, and they love them. Here in Pennsylvania, they're the bad guys, and you know, people come to see them get beat, which is the only place in the country where that actually happens. The fact of the matter is you have the best sprint car drivers in the world all in the same place at the same time, and it makes for a fantastic show. So we're excited about it. We're looking forward to it.
Care to make any prediction who from the PA Posse can clean up here?
Well, we actually have a lot of drivers with a lot of outlaw experience. Experience running their formatted shows, experience running time trials. Quite frankly, based on the recent past at Williams Grove with the Outlaws there, the Posse's done more than hold their own. I expect they will here too. This is a racetrack that most drivers will tell you need some seat time at. You need to get some laps in, you need track time. It's a very unusual layout for a racetrack. The turns are different. A lot of the drivers from Lance DeWeese to Chris Ace have said you've got to have laps here to really get used to the place. So it's kind of a unique facility, and I'm not going to predict that the Posse will win because I know how good the Outlaw drivers are. And once again, Steve Kinzer's got a lot of wins here, you know, through time. And the Outlaws are so good at adapting to new facilities and new racetracks. But I think you're going to see pretty much what you see at Williams Grove and other places in the Northeast. You're going to see about half of the guys in the top 10 will be Outlaws, and half of them will be from the Posse.
One team that will not be in action this Wednesday will be Keene Motorsports and driver Brian Leppo. Jesse Keene, the owner of Keene Motorsports, passed away this past Friday. Our condolences to his family and friends. The Outlaws will also be in action at Williams Grove on Friday and Saturday. Can they end the PA Posse dominance at Pennsylvania tracks? Speaking of touring sprint cars series, the All-Star Circuit of Champions pay a visit to Mercer Raceway Park this Saturday. Also on Saturday, Heston Speedway kicks off their season with the 2012 Icebreaker featuring their regular divisions. Selinsgrove Speedway will run their 32nd annual Jack Gunn Memorial Challenge race this Saturday for the 358 and 360 sprints. And the Steel Block Bandit Series pays a visit to Susquehanna Speedway Park. That is also on Saturday. Well, I hope next week to have more highlights to share here on Pit Pass. Let's hope for some favorable weather. Be sure to join us. Until then, remember, if you want to contribute to the growth of our sport, quite simply support those who support racing.
This has been a production of WHVL Sports.